Hey, continue my ongoing series on astrology and zodiac signs. We have reached the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Before we get into Aquarius, just a few things. I come up with this content on the zodiac signs based on research and my own personal experiences with each zodiac sign. Also, I hope you had a chance to check out my previous videos in this series. I've already did. I hope you enjoyed them as well. I did videos already on Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. I hope you was able to, like I said, I hope you was able to check out those videos, and I hope you enjoyed them. If you haven't had an opportunity to check those videos out as of yet, I will leave a link to those previous videos in this series in the description on this video, so you can check them out, and I hope you enjoy them. With that said, let's move on to the Aquarius in this video. Aquarius zodiac sign covers the dates from January the 20th through February 18th. Aquariuses tend to be very independent people. They don't like to be instructed what to do. They are basically loners, and they like to do their own thing. They like to be they could be looked at as aloof and kind of weird and kind of out there, kind of sort of. So, and detached, individuals and doing their own thing. Yeah, that's Aquarius. They tend to be that way. They are unique individuals. They tend to be kind of unique. But they are progressive people, progressive-minded people. They can follow the trail of things. Like, they can see something in motion or happening right now, and they can basically, in their minds, they have this innate sense to be able to almost project where that certain thing will be in the future or down the line, or where it'll be headed. They're progressive minded. They can see progressive. They're progressive minded. They're not stuck in the mud type people. They're progressive. They tend to be progressive. They also tend to be creative people, very creative and highly creative. Innovatively creative. They innovate new things. They'll come up with new ideas and fresh ideas. They can be very good at that. So they can be very innovative. That'd be Aquarius. Very innovative people. They can be. They're highly intelligent. They tend to be highly intelligent, and they admire fellow intelligent people. They're not ones for small talk. Aquariuses are not really turned on by small talk. They are turned on by people who they can engage into a conversation, and people who can hold a conversation. So that's the Aquarius, and they're very in tune with the mind, or high-minded people, or high-minded thinking. Something where they feel they can learn something from you, or gain something from the conversation with you. That's Aquarius thing. They're not really social butterflies. Aquariuses are not social butterflies. They can be social if they want to, but they're not really social butterflies. As I mentioned earlier, they're basically loners. So they like to be on their own thing and to themselves really a lot of times. They tend to be honest people, and they value honesty in others as well. Good leaders. They tend to be good leaders, the leaders of others, but they could be unconventional leaders. They're not known to be really traditional leaders, as we see leaders in a traditional way, but they tend to be good leaders in an unusual way, or they unusually lead, if that makes sense. They lead in a more unconventional way. Unconventional things. They lead in unconventional things, and but they tend to be good leaders overall. Here's one that will shock a lot of people about them, because, as I said, they tend to be aloof, and they tend to be on their own and detached and all this. they seem to be cold sometimes and detached. If you ever known an Aquarius, they seem to be have a coldness and a detachment about them. You know, like aloofness, and they're just out there. It's kind of weird, but they tend to be compassionate people for people who are close to them or people who they love. They tend to have a great sensitive heart for those people, or not just people that they close to either. They seem to have a compassionate heart for anyone who's suffering. They tend to have it's like soft heart for suffrage of people who are suffering. So they would find interest in things like human struggle. You know, Aquariuses would find that would be something that they would be interested in trying to help, like human suffrage. That would touch them, like somebody's human suffrage or something like that. If they have a loved one that's ailing in some way, Aquariuses can be very compassionate, very endearing to that person, take care of them, you know, in a way. If they, you know, have trouble and stuff like that, you know, Aquariuses love people to, to step up and do their best to take care of that person. You know, that's Aquariuses in their heart. That's, you know, they're very compassionate in that way. They're not me and I type people. Most likely, they are we and us type people. They want to see we and us. They look in the they look at it as the whole instead of these. Tend to look at it as the separate parts. They tend to look at it as the whole. That's just who they are. But that's Aquarius. So compatibility according to astrology, as far as Aquarius is concerned, the most compatible with Aquarius according to astrology is Gemini, Sagittarius, and Libra. Again, the most compatible with Aquarius according to the astrology is Gemini, Sagittarius, and Libra. On the other hand, according to astrology, the least compatible with Aquarius is Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, and Cancer. Again, according to astrology, the least compatible with Aquarius is Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, and Cancer. Now, this is what astrology deems to be the most and least compatible. But, you know, you may be in a relationship with what astrology deem to be the least compatible, and y'all had the best relationship, the most successful relationship. So don't take this too seriously. You know, just do your thing, and you know, you might have success no matter what their astrology sign is. So that's all I'm saying. If you are a Aquarius and you agree with some of the things I said in this video, you can comment that below, or you felt that I left out something as far as your, you know, Aquariuses. You can also leave that in the comment section, or you know, whatever you want to comment down below. If you are a person who is dealing with an Aquarius right now, or you have dealt with an Aquarius, if you want to share your experiences, you can comment that below. But in the meantime, please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I look forward to you subscribing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This will wrap this video up on Aquarius. The next video in this series will be on Pisces, and that will be the last sign. But the next video in this series will be on Pisces, and that will be the last one in the series. So look for that real soon. And with that, I am out, and peace.